Hello everybody and welcome back to No I'm Not a Human. Today we're going to be trying to obtain some of the other endings along with maybe finding some of the other guests. Hopefully I'm not gonna go gun happy, but yeah, we're gonna try to get some of the other endings, find some of the other routes that we haven't completed. I know some of the guests have their own sort of quest lines, and because I thought they were visitors, I kind of abruptly ended those. So we're going to try to show that off as well. This one will be a little bit more chopped up, but if you want more of the overall arcing story of the game, there'll be some of the other videos. Maybe I'll post them down in the description below, that way you guys can watch some of those. But without further ado, let's jump on into it. I'm sure this run is going to go smoothly, though I do know one of the endings is to just let the guy in. Which, you know, I don't like the fact that this went the way that it went. The fact that the tall man already died. It does make me think that maybe we do it as a bit of a restart. I mean, I gotta do a bunch of endings anyway, so it only makes sense. But hey, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? You know what? It's early in the game. This is probably one of the easiest endings to get, but yes, I'm alone. I know you're alone. I just wanted to see if you'd lie or not. I'll let myself in. Which is funny because I'm not alone. There's people in here, I swear. I thought he would be friendly. Turns out he was not. Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirl than the number of those who ever called it home. Well, there's only a few people. I died very quickly. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, has been lost to time. No relatives ever come to collect what was left behind. The homeowner simply vanished, as if they had never existed at all. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of this world to begin with. What a lovely ending. Which does make me think, because he's the pale man, right? Let's start the new game while I discuss this. He's the pale man. And they do make a very good point of, like, death. But it raises the question of, is this just symbolism for death? Is this all just about basically how, this is the end of days, right? So we're just in limbo at this point. We're all dead and this is just souls passing by. I think this guy is always good. But I don't think it really matters what we say. We always get the same base people these first, this first night. And then it'll be the, yeah. I'm starting to think maybe she is a visitor as well, but she never kills anybody? I'm not sure. I think I might deny her. Because we kind of already know her story anyway from the previous playthrough, and that is she eventually has a mental breakdown where she basically is like, we're all gonna die, you're gonna die, I'm gonna die, you might as well kill me, you know. Yeah. And she does talk about how she's basically a visitor. Like, the sunlight doesn't hurt her. Maybe that's another thing we'll figure out. Since the energy here is stagnant, this is a person we have talked to before, but I have murdered because I don't think they were a visitor last time. Thanks for dumping all that. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past life. It's very on the nose, lady. I'll tell you that much. Come on in. That should be the last person, right? Yeah. Which, I'll have to test her. But again, I think the tall guy is always safe. So as long as he doesn't die... In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes. That's funny, because I don't think he is visiting me, is he? I think he left because I skipped the tutorial. So far, though, no one has died yet. Even with the testing, she gives a false positive of having like 1 billion teeth in her mouth. But they are... I guess it's not a passing thing for a visitor? But nobody died, unlike before. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away my child, she's starting to turn into Palpatine. My child, I wish to stay. Since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. You out of your mind? True, this isn't a hotel. Thank heavens, I would never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Come on in. God be with you, child. I mean, that could be useful, right? Maybe the visitors are satanic? Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. We had these people last time. What happened? We already know. Are your kids dead? Let's not just become super grim immediately. The problem is that they kill like day one. Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out here. We had this guy before. I'm wondering if we can keep him, because last time we had him, he left because we didn't have movies. Does he just always leave? I'm gonna try, but I make no promises. I feel like he might just leave. Maybe I was rude to him before, which, to be fair, it's the end of the world and you have a guy who just wants movies. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I am worried that we have too many people, but we'll let people sort it out. Somebody died. I am wondering, is it just not a good idea to let everybody in? I feel like you kind of have to just let it happen, right? Because they kill immediately. Who died? Was it Rastafarian? Please let it be Rastafarian. Nope. It's not looking good for Mother Teresa. Oh. It was Tall Man again who died. God dang it. What? Well, we have to test people. What were you doing before the cataclysm? Watching flicks, hanging out with the homies, but now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Yeah, we already know. He's just looking for a good time, not a long time. Your hands, please. They seem clean. Like one time I was super baked, staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers, just wiggling them, watching them move. Drippy stuff, man. He's just high. It's perfectly fine. I guess check out her hand. He's tired. Blah, 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 blah. You seem okay. So it's not looking good for old Mother Teresa. Our Father who art in heaven. So how do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and zagging, probably. Well, you killed the tenant who was here before you. Also, her eyes are glowing as she's talking to me. Probably been made a meal by the moths that have taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? What are you talking about? Is that not a proper cross? Is it too tiny for you? Is a man judged by his cross? She is most definitely, well, I don't know. I guess it could be, I guess it could be her. Her teeth were weird. That was it. But I did this last time where I shot her, and she was like a false positive. And then she gives me a funny phone number to make sure I'm not being possessed. Sadly, I mean, I do have a coffee. I could attempt to test Mother Teresa, but if we even find anything. Well, nobody died tonight, so that's good. I'm still not super trustworthy of Mother Teresa, but I guess as long as we have somebody, I can stave off. I can keep away the Pale Man and FEMA. Actually, no, FEMA will take somebody. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it, you understand? I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Probably eaten, like everybody else. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sorta lay low here for a bit? What do you need help with? Well, I ain't gonna beat around the bush. It's gone. Sorta lost it on account of my own stupidity. Now that I'm dumb enough, just trusted the wrong guy, you know? He's making a hard sell here. What happened to your passenger? Ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. I kinda caught a glimpse in the rear view and saw those billboard white teeth, you know? Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sort of wanted to haul me in along with whatever I brought him. So I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know? But those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me. Come on in! Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. FEMA does seem kind of the, you know, the bad choice. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with divination. Where should I open? I don't know. Open at the end. It was a long time ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, the fish, only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. Feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Since will soon begin to unfold, you need to be ready. But the cat must enter. Which last time I did that, I shot the lady who brought the cat, which I'm hoping to avoid to do this time. Hopefully no one dies. Nope. Okay, so people only die in the morning. But, yeah, we can now check people's eyes. So maybe now we can check, you know, some of the things. I was attacked by a will-o'-the-wisp. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. Need to check your teeth. Teeth are just teeth, you know? Nothing special. They look white, I think. Folks used to tell me my smile was the first thing people'd see. First impressions and all that. Were they white? They looked kinda yellow. But they were pretty decent. The, Rastafarian died. I think it's Mother Teresa. Why don't you leave if you hate it here so much? You think I chose to set foot in this forsaken place? Had the monastery survived, I'd never left its holy walls. I don't care for the pile of rotten rubble. No, with the choice afforded to me, I would never trespass here. This house reeks of murder and death. Lord knows you probably would wallow in it. Justly smiting down anyone who deem a demon. You stop with the glowing eyes. You might even be one yourself, horns and all, just waiting to sprout. But I shall endure these transgressions. The Heavenly Father watches over us. That is a good cover-up, though. Her kid is missing. It's so stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Oh, he's still around, probably just wandering off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. You have a phone? I could call their father the way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. I still think it's Mother Teresa. Your hands. She's got rashes. Old age and roach poison brings forth a rash of persistent non-believers. I think you're the one. Do you truly think a gun will grant you my confession? Bullets shall not wash away your life of sin, child. This is awkward, but sorry, Mother Teresa. Forgive me, Father, I pray to never again witness a cruel thing as man. Hey, I was right. Take that, roach poisoning. Secretly, I was just afraid of the roach poisoning spreading. How's the outdoor looking? Beautiful. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Not that, I was talking about the Aurora Borealis. That's incredibly sad and depressing. Ooh. Is Darth Vader in that room? Oh, that's the little girl crying. You see a human skull decorating a steak. How lovely. I'm coming, jeez. FEMA officials inspecting the site of a recent massacre. The usual. I have a very lively neighborhood. Good evening, I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. Study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. Well, she took... One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. You are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Well, that's one less person. So, you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I'm alone. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Yeah, like, everything about it just screams death, right? Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my house? How do you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see it all, but you... I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, but you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise, and if you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. This is a concerning visit, you know? Hey, cat food. Thank you. Now I could use cat food. Well, no, I can't feed him tonight. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Apparently I'm very offended by him knocking on my door. Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. Saw one some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging, and then bam! The shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock. But no, a hand reached out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home, figured it's safer in a crowd. Come on in. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified these visitors might be right behind me. So he could be a visitor. He's new, that's for sure. How's your new life treating you? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You live here after all? You look unusual. Does she? She looks tired. Her face definitely looks... you look unusual, so you notice. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. This is the most chatty I could ever get with somebody. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. Yeah, that's a lot better than the other option. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Come on in. I've been letting everyone else in. It feels awkward to be like, no, you're the one I won't let in. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together. Just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. I doubt it. You don't know me. I could be full of self-pity. I'm sure someone's dying tonight, by the way. Mr. Mittens. I wasn't able to save him. It feels... okay. I wasn't expecting her to just be there. Surprisingly, no one died. Wildfires. And now I can take a picture, and no one's dead. Something on your mind? Hand over FEMA notice. How do you like it here? It's cozy, more than I expected, all things considering. Thanks for letting me in, though I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you? How do you feel? I'm fine. Survival's what's important. I'd like to think the character's probably anxious. I get it. These days, making any long-term plans just feels pointless. Never know what'll get you first, the sun, the lunatics, or those visitors. Humanity's already survived plenty of catastrophes. I think we'll have something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Someone will find traces of us. It'll be okay. Aurora Cam. Yeah, basically just take photos. Energica, call the phone number, things like that. Day 6. Could feed the cat. I doubt I can, whoops. I doubt I can order anything because, god dang it. I think I just ordered something. It feels like that one night was so long. There were so many people. Yeah, I didn't think so. I just don't know if I want to waste food on the cat right now. Are you even human? And you? What is left in you? What does make me worse? She dodged the question expertly. Seems she's won this round. Them visitors just go back underground. Did you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? These books aren't for reading, they just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, know their how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. One day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you, but the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. Dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? That raises, okay, so again, we're dealing with like a death situation. Are the visitors just zombies? Like funny zombies? Weird zombies? I have to test people. So I guess I should get that over with. Let's do a photo, right? Like a mirror. I think he's okay, right? Because it said it's like dark splotches. I think he's okay. We might have actually dodged a bullet, I think. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. So they're coming to get me soon then. They'll take me to a new house. Or will they take me back to the same one? Are they making me a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. Yeah, I think visitors are just zombies. Can't you just let this go? Absolutely not. You're legally required to finalize the rental agreement. But I've got nothing to finalize it with. Unfortunate. I fear this might articulate a violation of Article 131. Do you ever get tired of quoting laws? And no, I'm not tired of referring to the law or the Constitution. I know my rights. Just because you chose to be ignorant doesn't mean no one else is entitled to them. And might I remind you, you're to address me properly from now on. Honestly, when will you learn? I think we talked to everybody, right? Yeah, how'd you become a gravedigger? I think we're okay, except for her. She still freaks me out, but I think we're okay. I didn't check the lady. Also, I still have no idea what the basement's for. I've had this problem last time. It just opens up at a certain point, but nothing really comes of it. My house is full of potatoes. Anyway. Did I work with this yet? No, I did not. I don't know how important this is. But, we'll do this, check her, and, hopefully no one dies. Well, she sleeps in a very funny position. Also, the music got really sinister. Which is concerning. I don't think it was like this before. Am I gonna die if I go near that door? Panicked people, yeah. Oh, is this when the city burns? Yeah. Why, hello there, dear boy. Hello? Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Yes, Mushroom Festival is upon us. And time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words. Mycelium? Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange ways. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. I have a crazy homeless man on my door. But why they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. He spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no. Both of these are very good questions. The Book of Smiles? It's a special book. Most special in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. Okay. It's a good lad. Give them a read, and then you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now I must be off. I'll be right back. You've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. Okay. Where are the pages? Well, hopefully I'm okay. Hopefully she's okay. Oh, here's the pages. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. I'm sorry? Okay, hang on. So, today the world was built anew. That could obviously be basically what we're living in. And in the basement, mushroom grew. Makes sense. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. So it sounds like I have to grow a mushroom and then eat it. To welcome guests, it's not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you within her sweet fruits best. That one gets a little shaky. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. I got no clue. But I'm alive. And no one else died. Also, the music is getting, like, jauntier. Is it because, like, I'm not alone anymore? I don't remember hearing this music. I saw something strange last night. You did? What was it? Your belly, it was bigger. Should we tell her? Guess? You mean like I was pregnant or something? It's okay, baby. I'm glad you felt like being upfront with me. Maybe you're just under a lot of pressure. You're responsible for a lot of other people right now. I get it, baby. When every sunrise would be your last, it's hard to be responsible for yourself, let alone others. You don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow. That's not it. Yeah, it scares me. Take guts to say that out loud. But what can we really do with fear? Can you sit with the idea that life is finite? That we're all gonna die? What matters is that you find your salvation. Does it even exist anymore? Okay, well that does, you dodged the question, or the statement, I don't know what you dodged. You dodged something. Can I do something with a mushroom down here? I'm looking, I found a mushroom. I'm afraid to do something with it. We might cheese this and do the safe scumming. Take mushroom. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it now. I think he said. Can I eat it now? The mushroom. What weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? I mean, to be fair, it is a mushroom. Should I eat it? What now? I happen to notice a firearm. Care to show me your license? What's your problem with me? I'm merely trying to figure out who it is I'm dealing with. You've got defensive So I hit a nerve. That means no license. You think the rules don't apply to you. You think you can sniff out threats while no one's allowed to scrutinize you. Well, actually, you're wrong. But you know what they say, there's always a bigger fish. Enough. I've got enough to deal with already. That's true. Both of these, basically. Oh, poor thing. No one dares question you or check if you're a visitor. Oh, how terribly hard it must be for you. I mean, to be fair, this goes into the whole thing of, like, you can just leave. Who exactly gave you the right to decide who lives and who dies? Who gave you the authority? Meanwhile, we praying we're not the ones you decide to eliminate. And you want my sympathy? You must be joking. To be fair, I don't think I've killed anybody since he's arrived. I haven't had to. Everybody's been okay. Who sent you here? You did what needed. Why know about rest? Fine. Someone sent me. But didn't say what next. Okay, well that's horrifying. What about you? With them visitors, we'll just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? I sat down, right on the edge, looking at nothing. Then I look up. Far off, I see someone standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing, almost smiling, just standing there. Damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. That's when all the visitor mess started. It sounds like the pale man. I want my mommy. You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Maybe you could invite my friend over, please. I think this is her phone number, 865958. When the grown-ups invite her, they tell her come, but if it's me, then they just tell me off. I don't know what you saw, but I think your dad is dead. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, that seems fair. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? What did he look like the last time you saw him? Then why hasn't he come for you yet? Yeah, what did he look like? He was good. They hit him, so I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. She starts wailing again, like there's anything she can do. It would be worse to let her believe a lie that she had to live to accept reality as soon as possible. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're in a lose-lose situation. Can I actually call that number? Yeah. Also, probably should call for something to order if I can. If I can. It's hard to remember when I can order stuff. Yeah, didn't think so. Let's see. Who's this friend? We've never heard about her yet. Who is this friend you speak of? Hello? May I speak with your daughter? That's not a concerning question for an adult man to say. Hi, would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her friend? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. Hang up. What? We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. You killed your... I feel like that's pretty... yeah, just be quiet. She was a visitor, you hear me? Every single sign was saying so. I knew her inside out. That's how I was able to notice the sign so quickly. Everything matched. As soon as I told my husband, he dealt with the visitor right away. I wanted to kill him myself at first, but eventually I realized that was never our daughter. My husband helped me understand that. Now I only regret that we never asked the invader what she did to our little one. Sorry, don't call her again, please. Sounds like a great time that we're having. Mr. Mittens, I need your support. Mr. Mittens, get to work. It is awkward. It's such an awkward, just like frozen staring contest. We'll pet the cat. I don't think I need the cat food yet. I think we're doing all right. Nobody's getting eaten. Nobody's dying. 7th day. I feel like we're doing good. We're making progress. But I do need to do some testing. Everyone seemed all right, but she seems awkward. And she's not doing so hot. Group of evicteds. Group of evicteds stand by your neighbor's ruined house. Yeah, this is when they start to move in. I think everyone's okay. Except for that guy. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. Hard to make out for sure. Trophies, kills. Hey, he's just a normal psychopath. It's perfectly fine. Everybody's got to have a hobby. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." I'm sure there's no problem. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Are you watching the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night, unless you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Where did you come from? There was a hospital downtown, but, well, it's rather a long story. If you would be so kind as to let me in, I'll tell you all about it. Come on in. Thank you. I hope I can help someone here. Hopefully you don't murder me in my sleep. Hello? Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you, well, maybe have room for us? Is your friend sick? She's my sister. She's depressed. Can't walk or bathe on her own. Sometimes even get out of bed is a challenge for her, but it's okay. She'll get better someday, right, sister? She's not really in the mood to talk right now, but she finds the strength to speak up sometimes. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a bit more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over. But I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Come on in. I think her parents' death worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're here. I hope you don't kill me. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? We let this guy in before. Hard to tell if he's a visitor, though, because he's, crispy. All the hospitals are shut down. He was a firefighter. Yeah, he got caught in a fire. And he gives me a FEMA notice. That's everybody. Hopefully, nobody dies. I don't trust her. Hey, nobody died. We're doing pretty good. Good afternoon, this is the news. We'll bring you an important update. They came under attack. The quarantine. Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing of distant funeral knell growing over louder. Yeah, so this is like the weird stuff's in your ear, but like, it seems like a cult, right? This is a part of the cult. But the problem is it a part of the cult, right? Like, is it what we think it is? Because is it associated with the visitors? Like, there's a lot of ifs and buts, because FEMA doesn't know about it. Which I think we discovered last time on the playthrough. But FEMA does not know about the ears. What am I supposed to do with their ears? Ears, wait, let me consult with management and I'll get back to you. And yeah, they just like leave you on, they leave you on red. But I guess while I'm here, I'll try to order something. But yeah, like it's like this weird hidden thing. But is that your brain playing tricks on you? This is rough. If we haven't used the cat food at all yet, it is day 8. I feel like we could technically cheese it if we get more cat food. I haven't used the kombucha at all. But we're getting a lot of people. A pack of cigarettes could be useful too. But I don't really need the cigarettes if I can just outlive the night, right? Yeah, let's just get more cat food. I haven't fed you at all. But hey, if it works, you need to accept what happened. Yeah, I think her conversation's done. Sir, you're still here? Remarkable. You addressed me with respect. Shame it's too little too late. I'll be reporting all this very soon. To who? The Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA for short. At first, I was willing to overlook your negligence of a simple contract. The longer I spoke with you, the cleaner it all became. Not everything adds up. This isn't your home. You're an imposter. You're a visitor, so pack up. They're coming for you tonight. Bullshit. Oh, I will report this, and they will come. Just you wait. This is concerning, because can he, like, will that actually work? I feel like if you approach FEMA, they're gonna get you. Whatever, get out. No, you're not getting away with this. I'm staying right here until FEMA arrives. I'll tell you everything that you've done and just how dangerous you are. You would dare. I will absolutely shoot if you don't leave. Basically, yeah, 3 threats and 1 just bam. I will absolutely shoot if you don't leave. They'll get you in the end. You wouldn't dare. Better leave before I shoot. I wouldn't let you escape FEMA unless it's over my... You wouldn't... You leave me no choice, and neither do you. You're a visitor, murderer. You are not human. It's against the law. Yeah, you kind of... he was an achievement, though. Show a pushy tenant. She's perfectly fine. Sorry, pushy tenant. I guess... You know, he had a point, but he also should have took the hint. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore? I don't really dig, just keep an eye out mostly, but after the mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was really careful. Funny stuff. Maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake, had my shovel like a sword ready to whack whatever moved. But nope, bones all where they should be, corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried but weren't. Interesting. That does make better sense. Like an unmarked grave situation. How long do you plan to stay here? Until they come for me. What else I to do, I don't know. They tell me thing, now I wait until tell me more. Who tells you what to do? Who are you waiting for? It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? I just told you. Seems like it's even worse than I thought, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though, thank you. I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys out there are dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. Already on the way out, after all. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone could lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she wouldn't find it in herself to stand up. That she wouldn't be able to eat anything because she wouldn't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. How many days? I'm wondering if I should just... yeah, I should just start feeding the cat food. I have 2 cans now. Shared some of the lives with you. I don't know if a visitor can kill more than once. Whoa. There's another mushroom. How many mushrooms am I gonna get? Right? Hang on. Oh. Should I eat this? Okay. Temporarily sends you to Mushroom Land? What? I'm just gonna go to bed. I I saw you pregnant last night. Explain yourself. You're starting to frighten me. Are you really sure you saw something last night? Why didn't you wake me? Is it the fear of death talking again, or is it the weight of caring for other people? Maybe it's me. Is something else haunting your thoughts? But I'm sure I saw something. Hurts to see what is happening to you, but you shouldn't fear death or responsibility or closeness or anything else. It's all part of being alive, baby. Don't search for all the answers at once. A path is formed by laying one stone at a time. Very philosophical. It might even help to consider that we don't totally disappear when our time comes. I used to believe in heaven and hell, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe it's something else entirely. What do you think? I think I'm very confused. Yeah, a bunch of radical people. I ate a random mushroom and I don't know what it does. Okay, it's definitely getting worse. Group of evicted. Yeah. Cat. Dogs. But nobody should be dying. Small group carrying their belongings gather nearby. Careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Hello, we require more test subjects. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on? Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. We've all done nothing. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way, and look what that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. How long is this all going to continue? When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our jobs. We have the situation under control. I have to hand someone over for you again? Yes, but this time we'll need 2. Doesn't matter, just hand 2 your residents now. Everything will be back to normal soon. Before we complied, I am curious what happens if we say no. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? This is what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. We'll give them back soon. Thank you. Okay, I didn't have a say anyway. Well, Mr. Mittens, I tried. Yes, your home is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. What exactly do you feel? Death. So this is the cult people that we've dealt with, and he wants us to keep 3 cultists safe. Harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. Which is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. Right, because all the death. It's been happening here anyway. In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Not exactly burned with excitement at this prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me. There would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. I think last time I basically said I'd shoot and they still came in, so... It's one of those, you really don't have a say. Keep your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. And who may you be? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's the gear? Is it supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof. You mean this necklace? It's a good term. I'll have to start using it. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and towns that I've purged. Put a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take, and if one really leaves an impression for me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You've already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Yeah. The half-naked visitor? I think I pretty much said that last time. And then I think tomorrow night he reappears. I think? Delivery. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes red, god damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. I don't know what happened to him, or if they'll ever let him out. What if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? Gonna drag me off in one of these fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress it. You'll be fine. Fine. What's fine? Even mean in the middle of a cataclysm. All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. Thought I couldn't get worse, but every day it gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta move. Take your order, I'll be on my way. Have a good night. I just wanted cat food. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted, any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building, and they just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch, but they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut. Then they set the building on fire. I still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. Come on in. I'm sorry, but is that a cultist you have there? I can't stay under the same roof as someone like that. They remind me of those people who the children. I'm sorry. The cultists I think are an ending, so yeah, you should leave. I don't blame you, but please promise me something before I go. If you ever come across a lone child in need, please take good care of them. I'm doing that. I'm technically doing as she asks. Yeah, I believe the cultists are an ending. I got an achievement. Take responsibility. You're just in denial, baby. That's questionable. Temporarily housed by buildings. Blah, 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 blah. We've bleeding gums. I don't think she made it. Sorry? My blinds made a baby noise. What? Interesting. Visitors are hiding among us. Ritual sacrifices. I think we've seen this before. I am a little curious, though, on why my window made a baby noise, but, you know, the more you know. Why haven't you killed me? You are small dumb, you know that? Same thing every day. I tell you, they didn't say. I wait. Why you wait? Good question. My question, you like why? Answer. Always ignoring questions, just like him. Should I shoot her? I mean, that's a little questionable, right? To be fair, I think she is a visitor. Ah ha ha ha. I love dance. I show you. Shoot and watch. Shoot her or shoot her? Ta-da! You try one more? Shoot her. La dee dee, I stand close and yet you shoot with eyes closed or you just big dumb? Tra-la-la-la-la, I tire now. I rot away, it's faster. Okay, well, she was a visitor, which makes sense. Oh. Ate this apple, sweet. Oh. Wait, do I need to find a bunch of things that match that book? I ate the mushroom. Tree. The day will come when one must kneel. While on the clocks, the hand shall climb. Do I need to find a clock? I feel like I've stumbled into a lot of stuff as of late. But there's a baby up there. I think I have a lot going on here. We've done a lot. Is there a baby hiding in my closet? Is there a baby somewhere in here? How many places can a baby show up? I'm not sure. Can babies be in this area? Like 3D dimension? Is that something I gotta be aware of? I don't own a clock. Do I? I don't think I do. Huh. Maybe that's not it. Bright and cheery as ever, I see. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the sun? That it's exploding? I only found out tonight. So this is the end? Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain. It's interesting to think about. Just need to gather my strength. What are you gonna do next? Good question. My husband should be coming for us soon. Hope we can stay, we can find a safe place to stay. Somewhere we can wait the sun, out the visitor's attack in the sun's heat. He said places like that exist. And he also said that the sun isn't exploding. It would have wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think he's right. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting fires out. I guess that makes sense. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walked with this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. We have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life meaning. And lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What life's beyond life? What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us nothing, heaven nor hell, that's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even we don't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready, and only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner, we won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay, well, I don't think I really need to test anybody. Ironically. I guess we'll just start testing to test. Cold and dead like a shark's eyes, or a doll, or something. But hers aren't just so empty. Ears. All I have left is an earring. It reminds me of my parents. Sister took hers off. It hurt her to be reminded of them. I didn't want to talk to you. My sister cries a lot, but our eyes are still really similar. They're not red, is what I mean. They are very similar. Maybe she's already cried every tear she can. I think I'm good. But I do have a bunch of cans of cat food. I'm going to defend myself with cat. I also do not remember if I can order something. But while we're ordering something, yeah, so I mean, there's a death cult. The gravedigger, it is a shame that he got taken, because I feel like he could have been really interesting to talk to. It's kind of a shame that I have to sleep in this bed. But yeah, like, there's a lot going on in terms of theory and just, well, I guess we should look out a window. An armed visitor hunts, the armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. So yeah, this is when he goes on a bit of a rampage. which is a bit of a shame. FEMA officer stands over the dead dogs. And then we have this one. FEMA officers stand at a lamppost. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hint tucked away in the Book of Smiles. I'm just wasting precious time with you young'uns. Kids these days. Oh, I must not have done it too fast. Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. For who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There's no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. You mean the pale man? You really think a pale man is all it would take to rip my own eyes from their sockets? No. There's something far worse out there, bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what they've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Come on in! Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide, but from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but it does sound tempting, yes. So I did have to restart because FEMA came, and then they took one of the cultists. And I figured, well, that's going to be one of the more annoying endings to get, so we might get the cultist ending. Now if I remember right, this guy wants me to prove that I am not a visitor. But I think my photo is one, because I didn't wash my armpits. Because I have a rash. So yeah, let's do the photo. Hopefully that works. If not, I guess we'll find out. I have a very shiny head. Looks clean, sure. I buried too many that were actually clean to buy it just like that. Honestly, couldn't care less about that photo. I really... I got shit to handle. You live for now. We'll run a real test later. Okay, so that buys me time. Which, yeah, I'll probably wash the skin infection from my armpit. Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. And this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks. It's terrifying to imagine what could happen next. Look, it's going great. Oh. Burning houses blaze bright, screams echo in the distance. You know the madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. It's not looking great. Delivery. What happened to you? My friend got killed. He went off to drop an order and the homeowner. People have lost their minds. Why the hell would that asshole think a regular delivery guy is dangerous? Why kill him? I'm sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? Feels like that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces, plus those endless morning checkups, the FEMA staff pointing guns at us. Whole mess. Sick of all this. Just want to be over. Take your order, I'm gone. Have a good night. I feel like he's not gonna come back. Like, again. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? Just telling you what I was told, that's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer? It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that. Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason, to change something. The outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, do you let any of us into your home? That's a lot of options. There are many non-people in here. I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. I only let the right ones in. I didn't let anyone in. There are many people in here. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? It's left that matters. You're all alone now, so you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. You feel fear? Yes. Still, can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. That was apparently the last visit. Death no longer speaks to me. That's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. But everything's just fine with you, isn't it? Your flock are fine. Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now. So what's the deal with this death of yours? The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it yet. It's of no consequence. We don't fully understand what we have summoned. What truly matters is that we are all tired, yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, little more than endless torment with short breaks between. But death herself, she might spare us for the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling for her. This isn't a daycare, leave me alone. This isn't a daycare. Were they truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearn for after all? I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of gratitude, I shall offer you salvation. Join in our rite and find peace. Come, brother, hold our hand as we march towards death. Which I think this is an ending. If you're so eager to die, then go ahead, I'm staying. I have long waited to find peace. I'm coming with you. I rejoice that you have joined us, brother. Truly, death did not choose you in vain. Today, brothers, we find our salvation. First we shall attend to our preparations, then we wait. Behold, the infernal luminescence dulls. The time of violence has passed, and we shall usher in a new age of tranquility. Time for worry is over. My flock will starve, suffering of its feed. We give names to the dead so that we know their death was not in vain. They will not be taken just like us. This guy is just rambling at this point. This is how we shrouded Alun. This is his name now. We too will receive names. This is it. The time has come. Brothers, let us call upon her. We are ready. I think this is a bad one for me. You know, this is clearly a bad ending. Fear and corruption of her word kept us from her embrace. Not to pass into nothingness, but to return into death. We surrendered our bodies onto death's embrace to find peace in what lies beyond. Long ago, this knowledge dwelled upon the earth, but the great extinction claimed more than lives alone. But now we walk the path and the ways of old. She shall cradle us all. None shall be forsaken. Even death herself shall ascend. Do you feel it? She is here. A voice echoes in the air, its owner unclear. You appeared from nowhere, drawing eyes upon yourself. We must act now. Some doors are best left closed. Come, I will hide you. I shall return you to where you were always meant to be. The final frontier, space. I will grant you peace. Just as humanity has always longed for. You were never meant to survive the madness of the cosmos. I will preserve your memory. I'm just a house floating through space. Join the cultists. Yeah, was basically the ending that I got. Which is a legit ending because it just straight up has credits, which is usually what proves that it's an ending? I think they got rid of the fact that it deletes the save. Oh, they did not. I think once you do a credits ending, that's when it reboots. So now that we've done the cultist ending, we don't have to do that again, which is very nice. So now we can keep the cultists around, but just not join the ritual and see what happens, I think. So yeah, now it's gonna get further and further between, because I think all the endings now are at like the dead end of the game, so it's gonna definitely take a little while, but let's see some of them other endings. We might not get to them all in this video, because I don't know how long this video will be, but we're gonna try to show off a few more. Ugh. What the heck happened to me? Why am I so small? Is this supposed to be me as a child? The old family home. That door is already open. Oh. Have a very strange dream. To be fair, there has been a lot of deaths this playthrough. Because all my doors are gone. I saw that there was a ending that associated with the bald man. But I think I can also get this ending. Set it to 12, just like it says. So hopefully we can get that at least. Might actually save, just in case. Don't know if that's good or bad. There you are again, my boy. I'm glad to see you did everything the Book of Smiles asked of you. I'm sure hope it was enough to stop the festival. How can you tell? Why, the mycelium told me. Knows oh so many things, but now it too is in danger, just like the rest of us. The mushrooms have been growing too fast. You just asked the mushrooms to not start the festival? How exactly do your actions stop the festival? We performed an old ritual, my dear boy. We don't speak to the mushrooms directly. No, no, no. We are not part of the mycelium. The Book of Smiles showed us a way to calm their roots and restless growth. Well, that's what we did. I'll be back when the time is right. Make sure the mushrooms stay small and stop the festival from beginning. Just remember, the mushrooms aren't always what they seem. This isn't goodbye, dear boy. I just need people to pad out my house. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot, I can barely breathe. I think we've met this guy before. Yeah. Yeah, something about his dad just like up and leaving. Sadly, I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe you're right. Yeah. I do remember him being here. I just need someone to stop him, basically. I don't care. But we've had this conversation so many times. There we go. The feeling is worse now. Strange. Is it because of this destruction? Do you need some help? Already got all the help I need. I feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you or her. It's happened once before at the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I'm starting to regret trusting you. I never understand what you're saying. Goodness, I do not wish to scare you simply thinking aloud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now it's like fog. You have a basement, yes? Something's there beneath the soil. Though I can't quite see what. Are you sure there's something really there? I remember. It was the right thing to do. Had to be done, and you... Remember, jumping won't help you, not yet. I need to be alone with my thoughts. So, if I remember right, because I did have to cheat a little to learn of that ending, are you renting out rooms? I just let people in. We've dealt with this guy before, but again, I kind of need somebody to pad out my house. Okay, what's wrong with you? Man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. Who did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Come on in. Okay. So yeah, I remember reading that we needed the Energica to dig because it takes all of your energy. So you need to do it at least 3 times. There's been a lot of death because of the whole not testing thing. Which is why I kind of needed people to just pad out the house. Oh no, one of the cultists died. Luckily we saved beforehand. Anyway, I think this is why we have to dig. Right? Yes. Dig. And then we have to drink. Then we have to do it again. Wrong door. Which is really annoying that we have to do it this way. We can't drink both, we just need the one. We gotta go down. We have to do it again. And we have to drink another, and then do it again. And I think that might be it. That might either lead us to the ending or we have to wait. Okay, the final dig. That's concerning. That it says run. Miner? Who's there? Thought I heard something, I think. What are you doing under my house? What? Speak up. My ears are full of dust and soot. I can't hear a damn thing. We're under your house. Well, let's hope it doesn't fall on our heads. What are you looking for? Shelter, damn it, from the goddamn heat. We barely started digging, and what did we hit? A whole tunnel system. No clue who dug it or why. We got an idea though, that's for sure. We're thinking the visitors use these to move around. Haven't seen any yet. I can't say for sure. But listen, these tunnels ain't even the weirdest part. There's something else. What is it? There's a hole. Something's going on near it. Real quiet hum, and it never stops. Animals go silent near it. Compasses go nuts. Flashlights can't cut through the dark. One of our guys went in. I stayed up here just in case he needs a hand. Listen, if you're thinking about coming down here, steer clear of that hole. Started digging near it, and it nearly brought the whole place down on our heads. Interesting. I don't know if I should explore this. I did save. But I'm kind of just curious. It should be fine. We were, so technically, we are supposed to wait for the bald man to reappear. Which I think is because, yeah, all of these are basically blocked. And once he reappears, apparently that opens up the tunnel? And so, yeah. I don't know which tunnel. Maybe that one with the hole? Because that seems to be the major thing. We're trying to get to the hole. The weird hole. But I've got options. Well, actually, no, I don't. Because the cultists died. But I think I have to wait till day 12. I'd like to think, though, that I'll be okay. There's so much chaos within the mycelium that the ritual, well, it just darn didn't work. Here's the thing, though. We have 2 different endings that we can achieve. Potentially. The only reason why I might do this one is because... well, I don't know. It's rough. We might go for the harder one. We'll see where this goes. There's so much chaos within the mycelium that the ritual, well, it just didn't darn work. Why didn't it work? Something's gone cuckoo inside the mycelium when it's when too much malice builds up in its threads, well, it gosh darn clogs everything up. Mushrooms are like a liver, trying to purge the body of poison. Lately, there's been so much malice, the mushrooms have grown beyond bounds. I want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to Mushroom Land. That doesn't sound too bad. Mushroom Land? Oh, how wrong you are, dear boy. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to, and truth be told, it would be better that way. But alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival no matter what. Are you ready to travel with me? I feel like this ending's pretty goofy. I would much prefer to try to get the other ending. There is a good chance I locked myself out of both, but we did save, so you'll find out as the video goes on. I've forgotten your face. He's looking a little rough. My vision's faded. I barely see anything now. Has she left me? You look bad. She kept me going all this time, and now she's just going to take it all back. What was the point? Who are you talking about? I don't even remember anymore. One word repeats in my mind. Jump, jump, jump. I don't know if it's a message meant for me or you. I'm lost. Divine my fortune again, would you? Perhaps it'll help. I am curious if the page matters. I don't think it does. Middle of the page 200. One chant out between two worlds. Fire, walk with me. That's a shame, thank you, but it didn't help. Goodbye. So, well, it didn't say that was the last person. Oh shit, somebody actually lives here. My bad, I thought this place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Why not? I'm kind of blasting through this because supposedly after this day, the 12th day, we will then, on the 13th, I believe, well, it might actually be the day. Breaking news, FEMA has just arrested the majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of administration identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of intern government. In addition, one moment, just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors, await further instructions, and stay inside. End of broadcast. That was supposedly the last show as well. This is 1808. We couldn't... The subject has left the city. Perimeter. Immediate backup required. Is what I'm interpreting as. It's very broken up. We need backup. Now we can't contain the subject alone. Interesting. There are a lot of people I have not tested, mind you. I've been blasting through this. This game is great, but man, is it rough to get a lot of these endings. So, is it this day? Back again, you're speaking quieter now. Is it just me or going deaf from that hum? Spill it out. Friends not back yet. Oh, my boys? Nah, they're fine. One went in deep, but he'll be back. Knows how to sniff out an exit, that one. The other on the rope, he'll give a tug when he's ready. If something goes south. See the rope taunt? Means he's still down there working. We'll know if something went wrong. Have you looked into the hole yourself? Looked. Sorta. Not really, I guess. Would love to, but I look. One wrong pull in that rope and it's game over. Got close back when the boys were still here. But down there, it's like staring into the abyss. True nothingness. But man, sometimes when you stand near it, it feels like something's calling you. Try it. Listen. Not that I'm scared, but it pulls at you. If only I could take one more look, just a little closer. We gotta stick together, okay? Someone's gotta be ready to haul the other back up. Huh. Yeah, I have a feeling I have to wait a bit, but I'm gonna check the other passageways, and if nothing of interest happens, then yeah. We'll fast forward. Oh. Speaking of the devil. Man, he looks buggered. So yeah, I believe this ending is to jump in the hole. Why jump in the hole? Can I, like, use the rope? Here goes nothing. Whoop. I have entered a strange place. We might not get every ending this video, but I feel like I have gotten some of the weirdest endings. Death. If only those frozen hands could love me. Could you ever manage that? Congratulations, you emerge into an odd place. A hallway stretches before you with a desk at the end. What? Multitudes who fear me could build a grand city, but you need not be afraid. Fear does not exist here. How long have you longed to meet me? I can sense it. All is well now. Am I dead? Am I dead? What does it truly mean to be dead? Maybe you simply fell asleep. We have found each other within a dream. We are alike in that way. I am the unwanted sibling, the outcast in the family of humanity. What do I do now? Is there nothing else? Of course. This tiny kingdom was swallowed so much sleep. Where do you want to go? Those whose eyes carved marks into your heart. No, you don't want to see them. You're tired. I know where you need to go, to where motif mirrors are plentiful, set to lend a sense of abundance. Blup, blup. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Where you were meant to be. Yet, these short roads will soon stretch strangely, long, dusty, and strewn with compromises. Enjoy. This is very strange. But it kind of goes back into the theory that I had, that this is just kind of it's all just about death and life and, you know, living and choices and things like that. Like, it all just kind of blends into the same theme. Like, religion gets brought up a lot, which a lot of religions do basically have an afterlife. Am I dead? Is anyone coming? Can I watch a movie or something? Is anyone coming? Is anyone here? Loneliness and isolation. Day and night mean nothing here. I don't know how long I've been here, but now I feel calm. So very calm. It's so very still. There's nothing more to hinder you here. I hear no footsteps, no voices. I feel nothing. I don't remember how I got here. I don't know how to leave. But I don't really want to. I just hope this lasts a little longer. I wonder what it all meant. Why was I allowed in? Will someone come for me? I wish I could meet them again. But that can wait. I'm tired. I'll just rest a while. My eyes. Yeah, the other thing would be that is life and death, loneliness, solitude. He sees everyone as monsters. Like, it feels like a very psychological game with a lot of hidden meanings. Obviously, though, oh, I can continue. We might be able to get the mycelium ending then. I totally forget where I left off. Day 9? Yeah. I think that's like the day before? Could be wrong. I'll try to get it. But in the meantime, let me continue rambling nonsensically. Nonsensically. I've been playing this game for a while now. And yeah, so a lot of the achievements, because I think even the one with the pregnant lady was like, take responsibility. So, and then, yeah, loneliness and isolation. He sees visitors as monsters. Let's see. Is this immediate? No, I think I have to wait a couple days. Alright, I have to wait till tomorrow, I think. Could be wrong. But yeah, everything kind of screams like it's like a psychological thing, right? He sees death as like a freedom. And then yeah, like there's a lot of statements like that. Like, I don't understand, I don't feel anything. Like he feels like a depressed individual. Like he doesn't want to leave. He's staying in the house just because he has to. It's kind of hard to talk while trying to like not create a disaster here. But yeah, like this all just kind of feels like someone's inner mind playing tricks on them to a certain degree. Like he sees death as maybe an escape. He sees are you lost? The doors all look the same in the dark. I needed the kitchen light, but there's a different echo around. I heard the floorboards creaking from outside, and that means someone's waiting. What are you looking for? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry, this house is wrong. But yeah. It all just kind of feels like a symbol of isolation, death, life, you know. Yeah, definitely people are dying. Because I don't, you know, I'm barely paying attention. I haven't tested anybody. I generally haven't. Again, it's mostly just waiting for days to pass by. Yeah. I have to rest. Just letting them go. It's hard to kind of formulate the thought, though, of like what exactly is going on without like actively researching and compiling. But like, if I had to say, if I had to really put a label on this game, it is like a psychological horror of loneliness. Like, because even this, like, there's like cults, and then this is kind of like, you know, hermit. Like, everybody feels like a symbolism of loneliness, right? You know, being out in the woods, eating mushrooms, you know, hallucinogenics. Just kind of like a very, like, hermit vibe. Yes, that's the spirit. Get your things and hold on one gosh darn second, let me see your watch. Midnight. Goodness me, we're late. Come along, lickety-split, before the gate to the mushroom land closes. So we did get another ending. This one has to be the weirdest. Mushrooms are something else, you know. Oh. They can grow very fast when things go bad. They can grow up, up, up as fast as a beanstalk, right before your very eyes. Makes you wonder what will become of them once the clock strikes midnight, hmm? And the bigger the mushrooms, the more clumps of malice gather in the mycelium. Why, the cap could cover the whole earth until there's nothing left. And now, dear boy, the mycelium must find a way to unleash all that rage. This is the trippiest ending for sure. Fiddlesticks, our ritual was supposed to calm it down. The apple seeds were meant to remind it of the bond between humans and mushrooms. But it seems the mycelium's gone cuckoo now, blinded by the fury trapped within its threads. We're just underground in a field of mushroom. Mushroom land is out there somewhere. Quickly, my dear boy, we have to stop the mycelium before the mushrooms grow too large. Follow me, lickety-split. Underground we go. There's a big mushroom. We have created the world's largest mushroom. He seems distraught. Fiddlesticks. Looks like we're too late, my dear boy. Well, alrighty then. Say, you still got some of that kombucha? You know, I guess not every ending has to be super serious. Shroom or Doom is the achievement. But even that, I guess, kind of has a bit of a meaning? Because, like he said, the mycelium is taking the malice from... like, it's taking the malice from the roots, right? So, like, everything that's dead. The Gravedigger was talking about, like, those who weren't dead, or those who weren't buried, but have died. So just kind of like... I mean... the character clearly has emotional turmoil. He wanted his, like, he wanted his dad to drop dead. They don't really get super deep into it, but even that, like, maybe his dad was killed, but he was never buried. Quote unquote, maybe. I mean, like, maybe he murdered his dad, and there's that level of, like, you know, spirits coming back to haunt you. People, spirits that are looking like people, but... you know, maybe there are people that he knew. Maybe the pale one is his dad, but, you know, a spirit of revenge, things like that. Like, there's so many weird theories that I feel like could come of this, and I feel like that's the closest to lore I can come up with. So this is kind of a mix of, like, an endings video and lore, because as much as I would love to talk about the lore, I don't think there's anything really definitive, right? There's nothing cement and concrete of like, yes, this is about this. Unless the dev, of course, just comes out and says it, or something. Maybe other people have read between the lines better and have compiled something. But again, it's hard to kind of compose my thoughts together without like actively researching. This is just kind of off the cuff. But I'd be curious to hear what your guys' opinions are. Sadly, though, I have been playing this game for quite a while, and I know there are still some other endings, so I'm gonna leave this video here. Hopefully the choppiness isn't too crazy and people can still kind of figure out what I did, and enjoy the endings, some of the characters that we haven't met in other gameplay, things like that. Of course, if you want to see even more endings, I'm totally down for that, but it'd be interesting to see if other people are interested in it. I wouldn't mind trying to find every other possible ending. I know there's still quite a few. I think looking it up, technically I still have to reach the end, like the end of the days, which I think I got close. I could technically do that with this save, because I can still continue. So we might do it. I might save it just for that, but I think we still have at least 3 other endings. I believe we have 4 other endings. But yes, sadly, again, I've been going on for this for quite a while. And yeah, I figured I'd kind of let my theories get thrown out there. Maybe we'll do like a short little lore video. If I do the other 4 endings, I'll maybe actually compose some of this information. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link for this game down in the description. There have also been some other playthroughs of this that I've done. There's a couple videos of the full playthrough where we've got a couple endings already, so if you want to see every ending, you have to check out some of those videos as well. Hopefully, though, you all enjoyed this. If you did, do your thing down below. Like the video, share it around. You know, kind of drum up some support, help the algorithm out. It's greatly appreciated. I would love to do more of this, but obviously I don't want to just kind of bog down and just do nothing but like the endings. Which is rough because the endings do seem to be the meatiest part of the game. But hopefully, yeah, again, you all enjoyed. Feel free to share with friends, family, things like that, people who might be interested in some of this. Leave some comments down below of your theories. It'll be interesting to hear people's thoughts and opinions. I feel like, honestly, anything could be it, right? Like, it could be a discussion about religion, it could be a discussion about death, life, you know, psychological effects on being alone, you know, anxiety, depression. Like, there's so many theories and thoughts that I feel like this game could go, so I'd be interested to see, you know, your opinions and what makes you think that. Be interesting to talk about, but hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.